What's up? I got down to business with Tiesto, talking about some of the things that make him one of the titans of EDM. The music, the fashion, the Lambo, and the business. So let's get down into it. So, thank you, Tiesto, for taking a little bit of time to check in with us today. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I am great. So I'm here in Virginia Beach, and from what I understand, you've been spending the quarantine in Denver. Is that right?
That is correct. Yeah. Yeah.
That's really cool. Like most DJs or artists that I've been talking to are in LA or New York or Miami. What is it about the Mile High City, I guess, that feels like home for you?
Yeah, no, everything in there. I like the space here, and I like the people. Everybody's, very happy, I think.
Mhm.
And we got a lot of fresh air, and not like California, everything is shut down. So everybody's very responsible and taking care of each other. I think the Denver community is really amazing. So, and I'm having a great time here. So nothing to complain about, you know?
That's so cool. I was reading that you've got a new car, or relatively new, that you like to go out at night and kind of test its limits. How fast do you go in that Lamborghini?
Close to 180, 190. So
I won't tell the cops. It's a secret.
it's an amazing car. It's
Absolutely
the best car I have, and I'm normally not really into the crazy expensive cars, but this one was just so special, and I use it every day. So it's like, every day I get in the car and I'll be like, what a beauty. So
nice. And I'll bet it's got nice speakers in there for blasting your new song, The Business.
Oh, absolutely. And, it's been great. I got a Bang & Olufsen system in there. So
very nice. Very nice. If I'm ever in Denver, can I ride shotgun sometime?
Yeah, absolutely. You can drive it. You want?
Yes. Let's talk about that song. You've got part one, and then you've got part two, which features Ty Dolla Sign. Both are doing really well, especially on social media platforms. You've got Instagram's Reels and then TikTok. I'm thinking about filming a TikTok as well with the business in the background. You got any tips for people who have been trying to use your song? Like, what's the coolest thing you've ever seen on TikTok with the business in the background?
I've seen a lot of stuff. I mean, mostly dance videos, though. That people are very creative. They do all kinds of stuff with it. I saw some crazy double flips on the beach as well, and it's amazing to see that so many people use the song in different ways. And that's also what I like about the song, because when you hear the business, when it starts, you get pumped up. So whatever you have to do that day, you have an important meeting, or you have an interview for a new job, or you go to a sports event, you have to play a hockey game or anything, you just get like down to business. Let's go.
Right. Yeah, let's go. Let's get down to business. It's fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's a pump up track, and I think that's why people love it so much.
It's climbing on the radio chart too. You already hit #1 with Dance. Now you're just outside the top 30 with Pop. How far do you think this song is going to go?
Well, it's been amazing to follow, because it started in Europe, and it came in at number 50, and then at 45, and it was a slow crawler, but then it hit top 10. Then it went straight to #1 in a lot of countries, and it stayed there for 6-7 weeks. So I'm hoping the same here. So let's keep going.
Absolutely. Fingers crossed for you. There was one thing that I noticed. A lot of different publications list you as probably one of the biggest names in EDM music. And, I'm not trying to butter you up or offer praise that isn't deserved, because I do think you deserve it. Mixmag says you're the greatest DJ of all time. Rolling Stone says you're their #1 DJ. Billboard says you're the godfather of EDM. I mean, those are not small things to call somebody. Yeah. What is next? What is next in your mind to achieve as somebody who's already achieved so much?
Yeah, I mean, I've been around for 25 years in the music business, so I had a very long, amazing career, and I never thought I was going to be around for this long. Actually, I'm a person that lives day by day. I don't really plan too much ahead, and don't look back too much either. So it's just I live in the present, and that really helps. I think I just take it as it comes. To have this hit right now with the business is just amazing after such a long career. So I never thought I had one like this. So and now it's here, and soon hopefully everything opens up again. I can go back to touring and DJing, because that's still my passion, and I just keep going, making great tracks, and hopefully more hits in the future. That's basically the plan.
Absolutely. So, we were supposed to have a music festival last year right on the beach here in Virginia Beach, and it was going to happen in April, so we've had to cancel it 2 years in a row. So I'm really missing live music. What's the part of being out and gigging and touring that you miss the most?
Yeah, I missed the crowd the most. It's just like the feeling you get when you walk on stage and there's like 10, 20, 50,000 people there cheering you up, like cheering, like, there he is, and you play your first track and then the crowd explodes. That's just a feeling, you can't get anywhere else, and in anything. It's the biggest kick you can get in life. So it's so addicting to me as well. So I really miss that the most. Yeah.
It's a really cool visual sometimes watching DJs behind the mixing board, because everybody has their own sense of style. And for you, actually, that's kind of a lot of jackets. I notice you're a big fan of big jackets. How do you pick your wardrobe? What types of jackets, what types of looks do you go for?
Well, it definitely, just like my music, it changed a lot over the years. In the beginning, I didn't take fashion that's serious, so I didn't really pay attention to it, and I wore anything. As long as it was loud, I would wear it, because I thought loud, that looks good in the DJ booth. So I would wear the craziest outfits, like a shirt with just Rolexes on it, or weird pictures, anything, weird colors. So, but lately, I think I toned down a lot and go more for like a timeless look. Although not today, because this shirt is just a palace shirt. It's just my workout outfit, but
sure.
But normally, yeah, I like to wear classic jackets that have longevity and that I can keep for years. So because before lockdown, I bought a lot of clothes and I always wanted to wear something new. But now I feel like, if you have a timeless classic jacket, like a nice leather jacket or a nice shirt, you can wear it for years. You don't have to buy so many clothes. So the fashion people hate me for saying this, but I think a classic, even your flannel, that is a classic. That
is.
That will be a classic for decades or forever. So you don't have to buy a new flannel every year. You just, you can do it with a white T-shirt, with a black T-shirt. So
you're exactly right, because I've had this exact flannel since college. So that's been like 5 years now.
Yeah, no, it's just timeless masterpiece, right? You can always wear it. No one will be like, oh, that's weird. It looks good.
So we've learned here that Tiesto is a club guru and a fashion guru, all wrapped up into one. I wanted to touch on the clubbing thing for just a sec, actually, because we haven't been able to club, but like you mentioned before, that is your bread and butter. That's what you're really good at, is hyping up a club crowd. Are you still making club music, even though we can't be in the club?
No, absolutely. That's a good question, because I've definitely changed my style of music towards more like listening records and less banging. But I made one banger right in March last year, and it's going to be an incredible track when we're back to normal. And I think that track is really going to do well. But I made a lot of tracks that are more like album tracks for the next album, and a couple of songs similar to The Business. Not similar in the way that it's exactly the same track, but more like a similar style. So it's easy to listen to, great for the radio, but also great for at home. So not that much club bangers I've made lately. I need the crowd for that. I need the feedback. So when you play, I always test my song. So I play it one time and I see like, oh, this part is great, this part not. And then I go back in the studio the next, after the weekend, adjust stuff, and then it's finished. But I don't get the feedback now. So.
Right. It's a big collaborative process when you've got actual crowds involved in your writing or in the tweaking of the process of the song. Absolutely. That's really awesome. I wanted to spend the last of our time together doing something that I wasn't sure if I was going to pull it out, but I think you'll have fun with it. Normally, when we bring an artist here to Virginia Beach, we would do our interview and we'd grab a picture. Can't really do that on a Zoom unless, here's what I'm thinking. We'll do some poses together, like whatever you like to do. Maybe that, whatever it is. I'll mirror you. I'll go back afterwards, take the video, screenshot those, put them together, and it'll be like we got a pic. How's that sound?
I like it.
Cool. You lead the way. Whatever pose you like, I'll go with it.
What pose? Yeah, I'm so bad at posing.
Well, there we go. Okay.
That's fun?
Yeah. That's fun.
Let's do like a...
Yeah, like in the club. Yeah, everybody put those hands up. One more?
You point to each other, like...
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a new one. Nobody's ever done anything like that before.
Okay, that's good.
really, really fun. I appreciate you doing that, and I really appreciate the conversation too, because it's really nice to get to know the greatest DJ of all time. It's a privilege, man. Seriously.
Thanks for the compliment. You know, it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Definitely. Hey, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.
So there's Tiesto, great guy, super humble. If you enjoyed the conversation, hit the subscribe button. No, seriously, hit it, because next week I've got a conversation with Nelly coming, and that is hilarious. Thanks for watching. Peace amongst worlds.